Hello everyone, how's it going? I'm WoWcrendor and I'm back from Blizzcon. It's a cool hat. It's got a candle on top. You know take candle. You know take candle? Guess what you can do? You can take the candle. Best hat I've ever gotten. That is thanks to Danielle, trade chat. Thank you. Thank you, Danielle. Anyway, how you doing? I just got back from BlizzCon. I'm extremely tired because turns out you don't get a lot of sleep when you go to those types of things. I got my little virtual gift cards so I can get my amazing gifts such as Mercablo, the Diablo 3 Mark of Death banner, the StarCraft 2 Stitches thingamajigger, and then the mystery Hearthstone card minion, which is the Elite Tauren Chieftain, which is going right in the deck for the legendary Murloc deck. Going right in. It's got to go in. How are you doing? I haven't made a video in a while because I've been BlizzConning it out. What else? Let's talk about BlizzCon. That's why I wanted to make this. I wanted to like recap my BlizzCon thoughts since I was busy all weekend and hanging out with people and everything. I got a Hearthstone mug. Aha! Yeah. So, what else? Let's talk about stuff. First off, they had Hearthstone news that's coming to the iPhone and Android. So that's kind of crazy that it's going to be out in phones. But I mean, it's smart. And the iPad version is supposed to be coming out soon. And the actual game is supposed to be coming out soon. Now, let's move on to what everybody wants me to talk about, which is WoW! The new expansion. So what do we got with the new expansion? We got new character models. I kind of saw that coming. I figured they would release it with the new expansion. We got, I think what they have so far is they've shown the orcs, the gnomes, and the dwarves. I think the gnomes look cool. I think the orcs look really good. And I think the dwarves look really good too. The gnomes, they kind of look like weird and like, ugh, but that's like how I expect the gnomes to be. I'm looking at a picture of it right now. The orcs look more like Garrosh. They look a lot like Garrosh. The dwarves look very, what's the word? It's kind of like buff and like, I like the dwarves. And then the gnomes just, I don't know. I'm looking at like the old gnome and the new gnome, and it's just like, I don't know. It's like, I don't know. What a great opinion. I don't know. I think it looks good. Oh, the gnome female looks really good, actually. I'm seeing the gnome female for like the first time. Tauren. Oh, there's the new Tauren. I didn't even see these. The new Tauren. Whoa. I didn't even know these were like available to see. All I knew is like what I heard from like BlizzCon. I didn't see any other things. Oh, is there like no others? It's just Tauren. Tauren, Gnome, Dwarf, and oh, here's Undead. Hold on. Undead. Whoa, Undead. Whoa. You know what? I really like them. I think a lot of people might be like, oh, they didn't keep like upgrading it to super graphics. You know what? I like that they stuck with the mold, that like kind of cartoony Warcraft-ish mold. Because that's what they had to do. That's what everybody likes about the game. That's why you play it. Because it has that feeling to it. And I feel like if they would have super upgraded it, it would have lost that good feeling about it. And I'm glad they didn't go crazy with it. They just kind of made it a lot more modern and less like it was made 10 years ago. So I'm happy with that. I'm happy with the new races. Let's see, what else? The Warlords of Draenor have, let's see, is there something I can look at? Let's go to the website, Warlords of Draenor. Okay, so the Warlords of Draenor website, which when I type it in doesn't appear. Thanks, Google. Warlords of Draenor. There we go. So when I type it in, we go to this website, and there's the announcement trailer, there's starting zones, there's game. What if I click game? Okay, so here's all new races. Ooh, it even lets you click through them here. I didn't know that. There's a Rise of Champion, a level 90 character upgrade. Woo! Kinda. I mean, I don't really care. I honestly am like, whatever. But a lot of people are angry about it. A lot of people are like, oh, I'm giving them a free 90. I think it's more if somebody, say, quit during Wrath or Burning Crusade and they kind of just wanted to jump to this expansion. I think that's what it's for. But I think I think even if they have that, they should still play through the other content just because it's like, come on. Come on. I'll probably just use it to, like, get my some class I haven't played in a while. Maybe I get Billy to 90. I don't know. No, I can't do that. Garrisons. Garrisons! That's the other big thing. So, garrisons seem to be, like, player housing, but it's only for you. And it's... I hear you can have farms there. Let's see, what's this say? Customize it with specialized structures like farms, stables, armories, workshops, and more. Establish trade routes and unlock new quests, gear, and pets to support your war for Draenor. Recruit stalwart followers to man your base and send them to loot dungeons, fulfill missions, and craft items, even if you're offline. So, I believe Star Wars The Old Republic had something like that. I think that's where they got the idea from. I think I like it and I don't like it. I don't know if I want my, like, people to, like, go loot dungeons for me. And, like, I guess they can go complete quests too. But I feel like the harder the quest or the dungeon or whatever, the longer it takes them to do it. So it's like, maybe you gotta wait 2 weeks to get a piece of gear, and then that gear might not even be what you want. While you could have them going out and, like, fishing. Like, hey, stalwart, go fishing. And he'll be like, okay, and he'll catch you, like, fish every day instead of having to wait 2 weeks for something. It's like, I like it. I think it's cool, but I don't know. There's still something about it where I'm like, I like that you could have, like, farm stables, armories. So maybe, like, you can, instead of having to run around and repair your armor and find, like, what do you call them? Token vendors and stuff. Maybe you can just buy that in your town. I don't know. I'm excited to see how it's going to turn out, though. I think I'm happy that they're trying, like, these new things. Journey to a Mythic Time. So, the time setting. So, the whole point of this expansion is we're going backwards to, like, Outland before it was Burning Crusade Outland. And I got to play the expansion. I got to play it at Blizzcon. And I did not do any of the quests. I just ran around, because that's what I do. I explore. And so, I looked at the map. I was filming it, and the guy was like, you can't film this. And I was like, oh, okay. And then, I still kind of filmed it a little bit. And, I like it. I am excited about it. This is like... I think out of all the things I've been excited for in expansions, this is probably the most excited I've been since Wrath. I think it's the most excited I've been for, like, a land place since Wrath. I mean, Pandaria, I was like, okay, cool, it's not going to be Cataclysm. Cataclysm was like, okay, I've been here before. And it kind of lost its feeling after a little while. I was like, eh. But this, I'm excited for this, because it's like, everyone's like, you predicted it, because it's like 8 Nagrands. There is, like, Nagrand, right here. Do they have the map of it? Here it is. There's Nagrand. Above Nagrand is Frostfire Ridge. Then there's Talador, which is where Shatrath is. And I'd imagine Shatrath is, like, not a city that's, like, broken apart anymore. It's, like, the legit, like, when Shatrath was crazy awesome as a city. So I'm excited to see that. Then the Tannin Jungle, which is, like, before it was Hellfire Peninsula and destroyed, where the Dark Portal is. And Netherstorm and Blade... Is this where Blade Fist was? No, wait, no, this is, Gorgrond. Gorgrond... So here's, like, part Netherstorm. I like how I'm doing this, like, here's just, like, this looks... it's, like, part Blade's Edge, Netherstorm, and Zangarmarsh. And then you got Frostfire Ridge, like, over on this side above Nagran. And Shadow Moon Valley is like all jungle and trees and stuff now. I'm excited. I think it's really cool. I think it's like, whoa, we get to go back to Outland, but it's like a different time of Outland. I'm excited for it. Some people are like, I'm like, you know what? I get to go back into Grand. That is going to be so amazing. And I like green. I like green and I like snow. So like green zones, like forests and, you know, trees and all that, and then snow zones. And so we got, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 5 of those. Wait, is Gorgron one? Gorgron's kind of in between. It's more of like a Durotar-ish, but I still like that. So that's like, I'm really happy with like all the zones. Spirit of a Rock. Oh, that's those bird people. That's those bird people. That looks like the only one I probably won't like, but that's my like first judgment. And then what else we got? There's like a new world PvP zone apparently. Maybe that's what Spires of a Rock is. Hold on. I don't know. Maybe it is. I haven't like read up on anything because I just got back and was like, I'm gonna make a video. The UI improvements. Draenor will bring with it a plethora of new user interface improvements, from improved quest tracking to a better inventory system to new ways of storing heirlooms and toys. Cool. New dungeons and raids. I'll look at PvP. I don't care about it. Media screenshots. Okay. So there's no new classes, no new races. In a way, I like that because it's like they focused on redoing the characters. The current characters to make them look good, and then they focus more on the content than making a class and a race and balancing it all. And we also got to experience all those old people like Duratan when they were like, we got to see Duratan. I was like, that's like Durotar because it's named after him. It's like Duratan, Durotar, and he went there and he called it, I don't really know the lore, but I know it's like he's part of that. That's why it's Durotar. And there's Gul'dan. I play him in Hearthstone, so I want to know about him now. And it's just cool because you get to, I guess it's all Warcraft 2 related, so you get to see all the Warcraft 2 type lore stuff. I think it's going to bring back a lot of people too for that reason, and I think they knew that. I'm pretty sure they knew that. So, honestly, I'm excited for it. There's no, what do you call it, annual pass this year as well. I'm pretty happy about that too, honestly. Partly because then I get into beta and I get to make videos and people want videos. I'm not gonna lie to you, that's part of it. But I think this is gonna be good. I think it's gonna be good. I'm getting messages. How long has this video gone on for? 13 minutes. Not bad. I still got my kobold hat. It was nice meeting all the people I met at BlizzCon. I met a lot of people. I obviously met like all the YouTube people I know and everything, and more YouTube people and more people. But I met so many fans, so many of you guys. It was like, I would say 50 to 100. I would say 50 to 100. It was a lot. Like the last time I went to BlizzCon, I met probably like 8. This was like 50 to 100. Like I got stopped all the time. Sometimes I was too busy, I couldn't talk. I tried to talk to everyone, and sometimes I was really busy or trying to go somewhere, so I'm sorry if I didn't get to talk to you a lot. But it was fun. I enjoyed it a lot. I gotta start Hearthstone up. I gotta live stream some more. I haven't live streamed in a while. Now I got Hearthstone. I got Warcraft expansion. I played Diablo. That was really fun. The new one with the Crusader. I played Heroes of the Storm. I didn't even talk about that. Heroes of the Storm. I had to play that. That was... Oh, I'm excited for that. I don't feel like it's going to be a competitive game. You know, I don't think it's going to be like a crazy, like, competitive scene for it, but I think it's going to be one of those games where you can just sit down and play it and be like, you know what, I'm going to play a couple of games. Almost like a Hearthstone. Like a Hearthstone of MOBAs. That's what I think it's going to be. That's at least how I felt with it. I went 22-2 against, like, the people sitting across from us. I don't know. That's my awesome MOBA skills. Anyway, just want to make this video. I'm back. And it was a blast. Okay? Okay. See ya.